Hello everyone, welcome to TPG'S World. It is me, TPG. I am having a flawless day. I hope that you're having a flawless day. It is the 23rd of November. It is Thanksgiving Day here in the United States, here in South Carolina. So if you live in the United States, happy Thanksgiving. If you don't, happy Thursday. It is a beautiful day. It's hot as crap though. It's very hot. It's a really funny story. I have this jacket on, this shirt on, because this morning when I went to go eat breakfast this morning, it was incredibly cold. It was like 30 degrees cold outside. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna, dress really cold and nice for Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna wear my Dolly Rockstar shirt that I got, and somebody got my friend Julie got me for the Cracker Barrel, and then I'm gonna wear my little long sleeve shirt, which, by the way, guys, I am down an entire shirt size, just so you guys know. I'm so excited. That's a big deal to me. I'm also down a waist size, which is a lot for me. I'm very excited about that. I'm doing well in Manjaro. If I would quit drinking all these sodas and drink more water, which I do have water here, guys, drink more water and do the protein shakes and stuff like I'm supposed to do, I'd probably lose a lot more faster, but like, I like going at my own pace. But I'm going to talk about my weight loss in just a second, guys. I told you I'd get off on these tracks. Anyway, so I went there and it was so cold. So I got this shirt on, which I bought in Charleston last week, which we had a wreck. We went to Charleston. A lady hit my car. I have her hit my car. Now she's denying it happened. I'm trying to get cooperation with the police because the lady begged me not to do a police report, which was stupid on my part to say no. When the cop came, he was kind of like, well, there's no one necessary. So now I need one because her insurance, of course, isn't paying for it because she claims it never happened. Long story, and I'm trying to get a police report and see what I can get done, so I can get my car paid for because she messed the bumper up in my brand new car. So then, anyway, I bought this shirt in Charleston. I was so excited. I bought it only because it was a size smaller, a size down from what I was wearing. I was like, oh my God, and it fits. And even after I washed it, it still fit. I'm like, yes, God, this is so awesome. To see like a difference in your weight loss is so awesome. Because I promise I'm talking about weight loss in a second. Anyway, so I wore this shirt. I said, it's cold outside. I'm going to wear it. See, now I'm back on track. I'm going to wear this shirt. It's cold outside. I'm going to wear it underneath my new Rockstar.
1 mile, turn left.
Thank you.
Route 302, Silver.
My new Rockstar Dolly shirt that Julie got me from the Cracker Barrel here in Aiken. And I was like, okay, we're going to do that. I'm going to go and do that. And so we went to, I was like, put it on, and I went outside this afternoon, and it's like 72 degrees now. It is so hot. I'm running the air conditioner in my car. You can probably hear it running. That's how hot it is now, and I'm like, seriously? So when I get to where I'm going, I'm going to have to change out of this shirt because I'm very hot-natured. I'm very cold-natured at times. Like, I get cold quickly, but I'm also very hot-natured. If I go to someone's house and it's hot, and so, like at Target, I always bring my jacket, but within like probably 10 minutes, I have my jacket off. Last year at Christmas Eve, now it was our coldest day last year. It was Christmas. I did wear a hat on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, like one of my beanies. I always have my beanies on because it was cold, but it doesn't get cold around here right now, so it's hot. I was gonna wear a beanie today too. I'm glad I did my hair and didn't do a beanie because I'd be burning up if I didn't have that off, because I get cold really quick, really hot quickly, especially when it's like this kind of weather. So this shirt will come off, but the Dolly shirt will stay on. But the other shirt, I'm just so excited it's a size smaller. So back to where I was.
Route 302.
Thank you.
Silver
Manjaro. Guys, many times I've been to Sean's house, I still have to do directions. Isn't that horrible? I'm just a horrible direction person. I know you guys are thinking, I go there every year. And I do. I don't go there a lot. And guys, first of all, I don't go somewhere a lot. I don't know how to get there. I don't drive a lot and go places a lot because I work a lot. So I go and I probably could find my way, but there's like 6 different ways to go to his house. So I'm going this way because this is, I think, the longest way. I don't know why she always gives me the longest way on the GPS, but this is the way that it sends me. It's this way I always go. But long story short, I'm now heading to his house for Thanksgiving. Oh, back to Manjaro. So I'm on Manjaro, as you guys know, and I've lost right at 50, maybe a little over 50. And I'm down a waist size, definitely noticeable. All of my pants are falling off of me, and all of my shirts are now too big on me. I was so excited when this undershirt, this gray one, was a size smaller.
12 miles,
like,
turn left.
This is the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. This is so cool. What am I gonna do? Like, wow, I was like, this is so awesome, and I was so like, oh, cool, but I'm not going to buy any more clothes. I had a lady friend of mine who has lost a lot of weight. She did an incredible weight loss journey, and she lost a ton of weight, like a ton of weight. And she told me, she said, buy all your clothes right now at at like Goodwill and Salvation Army and stuff, because when you lose your goal weight, that's when you want to go out and buy clothes. But until then, you're just going to keep buying more and more and more clothes. So I was like, okay. So with that being said, I do need to go and get some more jeans now, because all of my jeans are too big for me, which is crazy because I have a buttload of jeans, because I wear jeans all the time. So I went from having no jeans that fit me because they were all too tight, and I think I threw all of the old size away, the size I was, because I never thought I'd get back down to that waist, to having jeans that are now too big for me and fall off me when I walk. I got a couple pairs that even with a belt, like, they still fall down. So it's like, I'm just like, wow, this is crazy, so I don't know. Oh, I got a retail store there. So it's been definitely a struggle, in a way, but it's also been awesome to not have to struggle with that. But yeah, so anyway, that's been my journey with Manjaro. It's been slow. If I would quit drinking sodas and drink more water, which, guys, I have water with me, drink more water, which I was talking about this yesterday. I grew up in the era, in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, when we didn't drink water. Water was not a popular drink. It was sodas, tea, milk. We drank water and soda. We didn't drink a lot of other things in our lives. So we didn't really have, I don't know how to say it. We just didn't have a lot of preaching in our heads of drink water, it's healthy, it's healthy, it's healthy. We actually learned to hate water. We didn't drink a lot. We swam in it. Water was for swimming or cooking. We just didn't have that in our brains and in our mentality, so we didn't drink it. So it was very sad, I think, for me and in my life, because I wish I would have drank more water now growing up, because I've learned to, I like the taste of it now, and I've actually learned to drink it room temperature. There's a big water at Target I buy every day when I go on. It's a big bottle, and I drink it room temperature usually. I don't know why I just drink it. I just drink it room temperature because they say it's better for you that way. But I've had to make myself like water. Like, flavored water is okay, but I've had to actually make myself learn to like water. And I only drink it when I'm at school or when I'm at Target. I don't drink it at home very rarely. I don't drink it in my car. It was just, if I'm gonna get something to drink in a store, it's like I have to naturally stop and get a soda. It's like my body is like programmed to do that. It's like, you go in the store, you get a soda. No matter where you are, you get a soda. So it's like, I don't go in a store and get water. I just go in a store and I get soda. So that's just the way I've always been. And so sometimes when you're older, like me, old as dirt, you gotta deprogram yourself. So that's what I have to do, is deprogram myself. But that's what I'm trying to do anyway. And also, if I drank the protein shakes like you're supposed to and do more protein, I would lose weight a lot quicker. But also, Manjaro causes like constipation and things like that if you do a lot of that proper stuff. So I didn't want to have all those issues along the way. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna. So I did a lot of this stuff. Some of the stuff I was supposed to do, and some of the stuff I kind of backed away from, so that I wouldn't suffer from constipation and things like that. I'm gonna go though after the holidays over, because holidays are the worst time to be on a diet, guys. And I love sweets. And the bad part about the Manjaro for me is that I do crave sweets a lot, and that is because I've been on all these websites, these Facebook websites, and I've found out that Manjaro is actually, I'm craving it because A, I don't drink a lot of water, and B, because I don't do a lot of protein, which, I eat a lot of meat and stuff, but you're supposed to do like protein shakes and all this kind of stuff, and I don't do that. So that helps curb your appetite for the sweets and the sugar. I know I'm probably gonna crave sugar till the day I die. I'm a sugar addict. I can't help it. But I'm gonna say, with that being said, it curbs my appetite. It's supposed to curb your appetite, but it doesn't, because I've always been a stress eater. Food has always been. I've suffered, as you guys know, when I had an eating disorder as a teenager, and so I've always had an addiction to. Later, food became my biggest addiction, and so as a person addicted to food or a person addicted to eating, you tend to learn how to stress eat and things like that. And so stress eating was definitely a thing for me, and it was definitely what I learned to do to cope with a lot of things in life. I'm trying to think how to word these things, because last time I had to talk about this online, they flagged my video for body shaming. So I had to learn how to cope with a lot of dealing with an eating disorder and things like that. But with that being said, I had a lot of fun in life. I had a lot of fun things to do in life, and I stayed thin most of my life until I got older and I started catching up. You know, my dad was overweight, my mom gained weight a lot, and I like my brother. So weight gain is in my family. It's always been in my family. Most of the men in my family all have a lot of weight in their stomachs. All of us have big stomachs. So it's very easy in my family to gain weight. It's a very natural thing in my family, and so I have to gain this weight. You know, it's not have to, but it's just kind of what happened. When I quit smoking a couple years ago, I was a very heavy smoker, and I worked in clubs. And when I started working in the clubs real heavy, I would eat. You know, we would get off work at the club, and it became natural for us all to go out to eat every night at the club. So we would get burgers, or we would go to IHOP or Waffle House or whatever, and we would go to sleep. You know, and then we'd eat a big meal. We'd go home, we'd go to bed, and you know, it was kind of like what you did. And so you woke up, and you didn't really, your food, you didn't get a chance to digest it, or you're not supposed to eat after a certain time. I started gaining a lot of weight then. Then when I quit smoking many years ago, when I don't know how many years, 6 years maybe, 5 or 6 years ago, I was a very heavy smoker. I've never told you guys that, but if you guys remember my early videos, those of you that followed me early on, I don't even know if there's a lot of people left that followed me early on in my YouTube career. Well, remember, I used to smoke heavy. I was a heavy 5-pack-a-day smoker, like a heavy smoker. When I quit at my prime, I was a heavy smoker. And it was like, oh my God, why am I smoking so much? Crazy. But when I quit, I gained over 100 pounds because I ate constantly. And not only did I when I quit smoking, what built onto the reason I quit smoking was my appendix had ruptured. So I was in the hospital, and then I got out of the hospital, and I was home. I was home from work. I was home for a month, a little over, well, it was about 2.5, 3 weeks, almost a month. And I was eating constantly from not smoking, keeping my hands busy, getting bored. Boredom caused me to eat more. Stress. Next thing I know, I went to go back to work, guys, and I was like, oh crap, I can't fit any of my clothes. I had to literally go out and buy new clothes. Example, like why I said I don't want to buy new clothes now. I literally was wearing sweatpants and all, and I could not fit into any of my old dress pants. So I had to go out and buy these dress pants. Now, the dress pants that I'm talking about, are ones that I can fit into now, because I kept some of them, and I actually fit into a pair of them the other day that I've tried numerous times over the years to fit into, and I was unsuccessful. And the other day, they just went right on like nothing, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. So I gained the weight then, and then, so quit smoking on top of that. And then when COVID hit, and us being stuck at home, I gained another probably 20 pounds, maybe during COVID. So, and then at school, I find myself eating more at school, and I'm trying to figure out if it's more of boredom or more of stress. I'm not sure which one I'm eating out of yet. Which one I'm doing it out of yet, but I definitely eat more at school than I do at Target or other places I'm at. So, so as far as Manjaro goes for me, it doesn't curb your appetite. I have friends that say, oh, it never makes me hungry, I forget to eat. Some of the people on the website, and I'm on a higher dose. I'm on like the 12.5, which is the second highest dose. And so I'm like, oh, I'm on the next to highest dose, so I shouldn't be doing any of that, but I do. I feel, so with that being said, it's like, oh, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to the highest dose, but my doctor, she said she's going to wait a while, a couple more months. So she probably won't put me on the next highest dose till probably February. She wants me to stay on this dose for a while. As far as side effects, I know a lot of people had side effects. I haven't. I had, in the beginning, I ate like a pig. Like I ate, the first month I ate like I was pregnant. As I honestly make jokes about that all the time, but I really did eat like I was pregnant. I ate like I had not ever had food in my entire life. It was the absolute craziest thing I ever did in my life. All I did was freaking eat. I was like, oh my God, this can't be serious. All I did was freaking eat. And then I would come along and I would be like, okay. And then as I got higher, over the higher dose I'm on now, I started getting bad migraines. But then I realized that the migraines were because I was so dehydrated, because I remember, if you guys remember early on, I actually went into the hospital because I was dehydrated. So, not in the hospital, I went to the hospital because I was dehydrated. I had to go to the emergency room, and they had to pump me with fluids and stuff because of my dehydration, because they were like, hey, this shot makes you dehydrated, you gotta drink a lot of water. So then I started, I'm gonna drink water, yeah, let me drink water, yeah, I'm gonna drink water, yeah, praise this, drink water. And I drank water, and that worked out in my favor, for a long time. And so after that, the water was a big part of me, making sure I do drink at least 2 bottles. Like I said, the ones at Target are really big, and I try to drink at least 2 or 3 glasses of water a day at school, so I get my water intake. I just don't drink a lot. Like, I probably don't do the 8 or 9 glasses of water a day like people are supposed to do. I don't do that. I need to, though. And so after Christmas, I made myself a goal. I'm gonna go to the gym. I've been saying that for a long time, but now that I see like the results in my face and my belly's almost gone, things, I definitely like, oh hey, this is working. I want to keep this off. I want to get myself physically fit. I can walk better now. My leg's starting to give me a little more trouble than it was before, but it's not as bad as last year. So I'm gonna start going to the gym. I want to go to the gym. I want to go to start walking, doing more physical activity. I want to start doing the protein shakes more, drinking those, taking care of the protein, making sure I get more protein, drinking a lot more water, taking a little bit more healthier approach to things after the holidays, because the holidays is the worst time, guys, to and all of us know this, no matter where we're from. You guys in some of the other countries that don't have Thanksgiving, you're lucky, because Thanksgiving, like today, it's nothing but it's about eating and eating pumpkin pie and eating sweets and food. And Sean is one of the greatest cooks I've ever known, besides my mom and my sister, to ever cook. And so it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna just be like eating all day long. And so it's like, I'm just like gonna get fat, gain this weight back. So it's like Thanksgiving is all about eating, and then Christmas comes, and I was just in Dollar General, and I saw, they got I like the little cookies that come in the tin. They're the Danish cookies, what I'm talking about. Love those. They come out. I love those. And they got the little holiday cookies that come in a bag. They're like $1. I love those. I can eat a whole bag of them. Like, I call that my fat boy food. Chocolate covered cherries are a weakness of mine at Christmas time. Christmas tree cakes, all of this stuff that's come out right now is like, oh God, what am I gonna do? So it's like this whole holiday time, and so I'm like, oh God. So I have to be careful, like, and do it in moderation, and like I wasn't, like that. But like with Thanksgiving, I was invited to several different people's houses and things like that, and I feel really bad about imposing on people for holidays. His family's always been part of my family, and he's always been part of my family. Like, my mom and dad called him their child. Sean was in their family. So going to see his mom and dad at Christmas and Thanksgiving is always going to be part of my life and part of my family and my tradition. Because that's just who I love that much, He's my family. Sean is my brother. His mom and dad are like my second family. But as far as going to other people's houses, it's really hard for me. But like, my cousin invited me over today, and I may go to his house this evening. It depends on how tired I am, because like I said, I have to be to work at Target at 5 a.m. I don't know if I said that in this video or the one I was filming before when I started off. But I have to be to work at like 5:30 a.m. Not 5:30 a.m. at Target. So I'm like, oh gosh, am I gonna make it anywhere? So with that being said, I don't even know if I'm gonna go to my cousin's house, because that's kind of a long journey.
In 0.7 miles. Turn
This is
left.
kind of how it
2.
looks like.
Route 125.
This is so cool. It looks like it's out in the country.
Atomic Road.
It's another dinner to have, and it's at like 5 or 5:30, and so it's like it's already we're eating at Sean's at 2, and I don't want to gorge myself because that's one thing when Sean does make you fill up fast and can't get hungry. So, but I may still go by and see my cousin just to say hey, because I haven't seen him in a long time, and catch up with him for a little while. But I doubt I'll eat any food there. So I still may go. I don't know what time I'll leave Sean's. Sean probably has plans tonight. I'm not sure what his plans are. But we'll see when I leave there. I'll text my cousin when I get up here and see what's going on. Then, with that, tomorrow I work, and then I'm supposed to go hang out with Mark, my ex.
Turn left. 2.
He's not just my ex; he's still one of my dearest
Atomic
friends.
Road.
I see him turning right. Chill out. He's still one of my good friends, and I'm gonna hang out with him. He asked me to hang out with him, and I always cancel on him. I don't mean to, but I have to send him a message to tell him that hey, it really depends on the day I have tomorrow, because I call it not only is tomorrow Black Friday, but tomorrow is what I call the day of entitled Karens.
In 3.1
Almost to Sean's house, guys.
miles.
It's there.
Turn right.
You guys have been this whole journey with me. It's been like, I call it the day of entitled Karens because it's a horrible day. I already encountered one yesterday. She's trying to get me fired. Stupid heifer. But I won the battle. Haha, stupid woman. They said something to me, but nothing. I was in the right, but we still gave her way. I hate entitlement. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I want to just wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Think about the things you're the most thankful for. Myself, I'm thankful for my ability to lose weight. I'm thankful for having wonderful friends in my life, both from YouTube as well as TikTok, as well as in my real and general life, my theater life. I'm thankful for having Sean and his family to go to every year on Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for Mark. I'm thankful for my sister and my family that I have left on this earth. I'm thankful for having a health and being healthier this year than I was this time last year. I was miserably overweight. I was barely able to walk. I have a car that's in better shape, even though I didn't need a crazy car payment, which another car payment in life. I have a car that's in much better shape. It's not just chugging along. I paid $20 to fill up my car, which is unheard ofly crazy for me. So with that being said, all of those things are things I'm thankful for. Guys, I hope you all have a wonderful time and a wonderful day. And please remember to always be true to yourself and stay true to who you are. I love you. May God bless you. Be happy. Be thankful. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye, guys.